So have you ever looked at an AI image and just wondered, what is the secret sauce? What separates the kind of generic stuff from something that looks absolutely stunning and professional? Well, I'll tell you, it is not magic. It's a method. And today, we're going to break down exactly how to turn a simple string of text into a cinematic masterpiece.
Okay, just take a look at this for a second. We've got a confident executive. He's in this sleek, modern office. The lighting? It's perfect. The focus is tack sharp. I mean, everything about this just screams high-end corporate video. But here's the question. Is it real, or did an AI make it?
You guessed it, it is 100% AI generated. And this text you're looking at right now, that is the entire blueprint. This isn't just a simple description. It's a super specific set of instructions that told an AI exactly what to create. We're about to pull apart this secret recipe, piece by piece. So here's our game plan. We're going to start with what makes a perfect AI portrait. Then we'll learn how to actually speak the AI's language. After that, we'll dissect the anatomy of our master prompt, look at some frameworks for building your own, and finally, get you ready to start creating.
Right, so how do we actually make that leap from, amateur hour to a pro-level result? It really all comes down to the details. We're talking about going from a vague idea like a person in an office to a rich, detailed description that leaves absolutely nothing to chance. You're not just describing a scene, you are literally building a world with your words.
And this is the most important mindset shift you can make. Stop thinking like you're just a user typing something in. Start thinking like you're a director. Your prompt isn't some search query, it's the director's blueprint. You are giving specific, actionable instructions to a very skilled, but also very literal, digital artist.
To get those professional results, we need to speak the language of professionals. And in this case, that means borrowing vocabulary from photographers and cinematographers. The AI was trained on millions and millions of images that were tagged with this exact terminology. So using these words is like having a direct hotline to the results you actually want.
And this slide lays it out perfectly. Every really great prompt is built on these 7 pillars: subject, pose, environment, lighting, camera, style, and mood. Think of each one of these as a lever that you can pull to get more and more precise control over your final image.
Okay, let's really dive into this. We're going to pull apart those technical terms from our original prompt and see exactly why each one is so powerful in shaping that final image.
First up is the key light. Like the slide says, it's your main light source. In our executive photo, the prompt specified soft natural window light. See, that's the instruction that tells the AI to light up the subject's face clearly and in a really flattering way, making him look professional but also approachable. It makes him the undeniable focus.
Next up, rim light. Now this is the secret ingredient for that really polished, professional look. It's that subtle little highlight you see on the executive's shoulders and hair. You see how it creates that fine line that just lifts him away from the background? That's rim light, and it adds a critical sense of depth and quality.
Now, why would we specify an 85mm portrait lens? Well, because this tells the AI how we want to frame the subject. It helps us avoid that kind of wide-angle, slightly distorted look you might get from, say, a phone camera. Instead, it creates this beautiful, compressed look that's super flattering for faces. It's a total hallmark of professional portraits.
Okay, this one is my favorite part. The aperture setting, f2.8. This is a direct command to create what's called a shallow depth of field. In plain English, it means make our guy perfectly sharp and turn that whole background into a soft, beautiful blur. That technique is exactly what makes our executive just pop right off the screen.
So you see, these technical terms, they aren't just buzzwords. Every single one is a precise command. Key light, rim light, 85mm lens, f.28. This is the language of creative control. And the more of it you know, the closer you're going to get to pulling that image right out of your head and onto the screen.
So, now that we know all the ingredients, let's look at a few recipes for putting them together. How do you actually structure all these elements into a prompt that the AI can easily understand and, actually execute on?
A really intuitive way to start is with this layering technique. As you can see, you just start with your subject, a business executive. Simple enough. Then you layer on the details. Put them in an environment, add the lighting, choose your camera settings, and finally, define the mood, something like confident and approachable. You just build the complexities step by step. Now, for even more structure, this slide shows 3 fantastic options. The paragraph style is awesome for just a quick narrative feel. The categorized style, where you use labels like subject and lighting, is amazing for staying organized and makes it super easy to just tweak one little thing at a time. And for total control, especially with complex scenes, the JSON format gives you a code-like structure that's incredibly precise.
So there you have it. We've gone all the way from a single, polished image back to the text that brought it to life. We've learned the language, we've dissected all the components, and we've explored the frameworks for building your own really powerful prompts.
And look, if there is one single thing you take away from all this, let it be this. A powerful prompt is not necessarily a long or complicated one. It's a clear one. Precision is not about complexity. It is all about clarity. Every single word should have a purpose, guiding the AI toward your specific vision.
So now you've got the tools, you have the language, and you have the blueprint that the pros use. The only question left is, what are you going to create?